And we're going to talk a little bit about the impact of COVID-19 on isolation and how it impacts one's psyche. We're also going to understand how COVID has had an impact on loneliness and how the process of reconnection happens, and identify some strategies to help folks. So more than 1 in 5 Americans older than 65 are at risk of living alone and aging alone. And they have no family caregivers to take care of them. Eventually, 23% of our baby boomers are going to be without family caregivers. And about 29% of older people living in the community, or at least 13.3 million people in the US, live alone. Ironically, the majority of these people are women. Some of the risk factors that we see with social isolation are that people at risk of higher divorce rates, lower birth rates, fewer intergenerational families, fewer neighborhood connections, no schools, reduced attendance at religious services. So according to what we know from the national academies, about a quarter of older adults are socially isolated. Social isolation really is an objective lack of social connection to others. And while it can lead to isolation, many people feel lonely without actually being socially isolated. We also know that some of the kind of health risks include higher levels of heart disease for people that are socially isolated. People probably are 3 times more likely to die within 5 years. And we also see that being isolated is equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. So with looking at those sorts of things, it's no wonder that people who are older adults that have been isolated during the lockdowns and pandemic really have some struggles that we need to think about as we reemerge and help them reemerge into the community.